more products now, and we see that loyalty of customers coming back. They met us back when we were really scrappy. We just had an idea, sketches, a little prototype that we had made, and now they understood the vision. They have been through the journey. They saw that authenticity. They really believe us when we tell them we're going to do something now, and they trust us again and again. And online, we all know how harsh social media comments can be. The YouTube comment section, we were just joking about that backstage. And it used to be early days, and we'd get these like harsh comments from people. What's the point of this? Why are you doing this? Why, this is too expensive. I don't get it. And we'd have to always like, well, this is the idea behind it, and might not be for you, and so and so. But now we just find that by the time we reach that comment, there's already been half a dozen people who backed us originally and just have already kind of answered for us, defended us. And someone on my team said something like, we love all our customers equally, but we love our Kickstarter backers more equally than others. Yeah.
But it's the brand advocacy, right? I would say they become brand advocates and without necessarily even knowing that they're being a brand advocate.
Yeah, absolutely. And they talk about us to their friends. They present it. They repost what we post. They want to be there when we talk about events that we're doing or things that we're launching. It really is that community that has come together through these products and this sort of shared story, and in our case, a love of literature.
Yeah, I think that's like the secret sauce that some people don't realize. When you think of crowdfunding, you don't realize, especially with repeat campaigns, that you really build out this very hyper effective community, and the brand advocacy that you get from the community is great. So continuing to talk through the playbook a little bit, the playbook to success. Christian, you've raised over $8 million on Kickstarter and in crowdfunding. So clearly something's working, you know what you're doing. What's the secret to your success? Are there elements to your campaign strategy, things that you think about that you think you'd want to share with some of the folks here to maybe say if you're thinking about doing this, or if you've done it before, these are the things that I found to be super successful for us?
Yeah, I think like many things at a startup, some of it is by design, some of it is by the shotgun approach of trying a bunch of different things, and other is a combination of luck, timing, intelligence to figure out the right thing and happening to do it at the right time with it. So Recon started at the time that TikTok was taking off, which completely changed what was previously dominated by the Instagram story, a nice curated collection of aesthetic photos, to TikTok, which is, as anyone who's ever been on, the Wild West of short format videos. And I think that's something that we were an early adopter, an early investor on, starting in 2020, of just making short format videos. And now to today, if anyone follow us on any social platform at Recon Tools, and we have literally 1.3 million followers on TikTok, close to 1 million on Instagram, and that's the gift that keeps giving with it, of just community and content creation. I think that's, I talk to a lot of people about crowdfunding, starting a company, hardware, software, and the easiest, lowest overhead way to do it, if you have, of course, the appetite for it, is to make content, whether it's, like Hannah said, building in public, putting out videos of your products, use cases, highlighting users. Like, content is the single biggest and greatest revolution that TikTok started and everyone copied with YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and so on across the social platforms. But I think that, there are many things which lead to a successful campaign, but probably the highest one, that 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, and 1 + 1 can equal 10, 20, 100, is putting out content, figuring out a muscle of how to do that on your team as an organization. And that's the gift that has, coincidentally worked out on the first campaign, something we realized took off, and have made a significant time investment consistently every day for the past 5 years, and just continues to return dividends in both Kickstarter, when we transition to selling on Amazon, Home Depot, and everything else with it. But just the ability to make content, highlight your product, talk about it, and create that conversation of, continuing to grow the community and highlight it of something that's always potential to go viral, and algorithmically surfacing the people who are most interested in your product at a given time.
That's great. And do you guys agree? Is social king for you as well, in terms of your crowdfunding strategy as well as your overall business strategy?
Yeah, I'd say one thing I tell, we're both on the Kickstarter Advisory Council, and one thing I tell creators that are thinking about starting a campaign is build your audience as much as possible before you start your campaigns. You can just get a wider reach. And I think content is the most affordable way to get brand awareness these days. And it is, like, if you can go viral or mini viral or even like baby viral, it's still really, really useful, and it does convert sales. And then I think the other thing about content that has worked really well for Nanu is trust building. So I think nowadays it's easier more than ever to build a brand online and to sell products online. And it's also really easy to, maybe not easy, but it's easier to create beautiful marketing. And I think a lot of consumers are really burnt out on purchasing a product from a brand that makes beautiful marketing and then receiving the product and it just does not deliver on what they were promised. And so content, and Kickstarter for that matter, is a really good way to build trust with your consumers, to get maybe not your face, but someone's face in front of the camera, to show the people behind the brand, the passion behind the brand, the quality behind the brand, so that your consumers or future consumers will trust you, because it's actually quite hard. There's just so many people selling now at this point that if you don't have consumer trust, it's really hard to have a low cost to acquisition.
Jose, do you agree?
Yeah, certainly. I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is launching into a vacuum. People, we're creators. Some of us are designers or engineers, and we're really, really focused on the product. One of the best pieces of advice, after going on a spiel over my product and the details and why it was amazing, this friend of mine who's a marketer was like politely nodding, looking at me while I kept talking about all these details. And at the end of it, he told me, "That's great, but no one will ever care about the details of your design as much as you. So you need to stop focusing on those details, and you need to start thinking about your marketing, your social media presence, and you need to make sure that the day that you launch, people know how great your product is, as opposed to like waiting and just hoping that these people come to you naturally."
You speak a little bit to the marketing piece too, like the messaging is important, right? Like how are you messaging, how are you getting that message across to your community? How are you explaining, how do you build a narrative on what your product is and why it's worth trying out? I feel like Nanu does a great job, Hannah. So does Author and Company, like just because you guys are in that kind of like design, creative space. Can you talk a little bit about how you figured out how to find your sweet spot there? Because that's not easy.
So Nanu is a really tough marketing challenge because everything we build helps make time feel more tangible, which is a really abstract thing. But the best example I can give is when you look down at your phone to answer a text and you look up 40 minutes later and you've been on Instagram and you've answered 3 emails, and it's just this time warp where it's like, where did those 40 minutes go? We're trying to do the opposite of that, where you feel more in control of your day and your routine. So that's like a really abstract concept. On top of that, we make products that really, the level of quality we're going after is not done that much in mid-tier consumer electronics anymore. All of our products are die-cast and machined. We have a real mechanical chime in our alarm clock. Like there's a real little solenoid in there striking an aluminum chime bar, and consumers, it's really hard for them to understand that. Like they assume our product is plastic, they assume our alarm is digital, and that makes sense because you have a lot of digital alarm clocks out there, you have a lot of plastic products out there. So it all comes down to marketing effectively to figure out how to do that. And I'd give myself, honestly, a C- on our Kickstarter campaign for ARC for doing that. I think I assumed people would understand what we were doing, and they didn't. And I'm really grateful to our backers because they were patient with us. They got what we were putting down, and then they gave us a ton of feedback to help us understand what we could have done better. And so I think just like being really close to your customer to really understand the marketing messaging you're putting out, and does it actually resonate with people? Do they actually understand what you're saying is super important.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our case, I think we really leaned into the literature, the storytelling side for our marketing story and how we presented ourselves to our customers. At the heart of it, we are people who love reading and literature. I'll admit I don't read nearly as much as I'd like, and I think that's a very common thing. I used to read a lot, and I try to be authentic to that and not claim that I'm the most voracious reader anymore. I'd like to read more. I'd like to have a tighter relationship with literature, and that's part of why these products came to be, right? That allow us to bring literature into these small moments in our lives. But with that comes pieces of stories, characters, authors across time and across cultures. You know, our second product, the Author Forecast, tells you the local weather with quotes from books. So you might see it was a dark and stormy night, and you look outside, and it is in fact dark, nighttime, and storming. And with that, you know, we found our oldest quotes date back 3,000 years. And we might sit here staring at our phones and looking at like little technological miracles, but you know, someone wrote down on a clay tablet 3,000 years ago about how this character in the Epic of Gilgamesh was trying to avoid this thunderstorm that was, you know, getting wet and they were struggling with. And, you know, that's a story that happened 1,000 years before paper was invented. And you can sit here still and sort of feel that connection through time and culture. And that message really resonates with our backers and people who love and appreciate literature, even though we don't always read as much as we'd like.
Right. So now that you've got your strategy together and you figured out some of your marketing for various types of products, when it comes down to you successfully funded, now you got to think about how you're going to fulfill it. And that's daunting. And I'm sure a lot of people here think about that in terms of just customers, orders, how are they fulfilling. And when you have a Kickstarter campaign, you've got all this money now and a lot of very like excited backers who want to get their stuff immediately. How do you reconcile that, and what tools and resources do you use? I'll start with you, Christian.
Yeah, so I think I was a little spoiled, and you know, when you graduate school, you come out all high and mighty that, you know, I notionally know how to injection mold, I notionally know how to do this, and then you get crushed in reality with it. And I think competing with that is the idea of like working for a flashy brand like Apple or Tesla, but you realize that that's a subsidized experience of manufacturing a product there because everything's already figured out. So by myself working at a startup, Formlabs, there was a lot of, we don't know the answer, so figure it out. So that to me was a 5-year education on how to make a product, and led to a lot of success that we had at Recon, which I think everyone learns at some point involves a little bit of networking and a lot of just hustle with it. And I think, you know, obviously the namesake of the conference, Alibaba, is generally the gateway to starting something new. When you have a product, you know, a lot of times, you know, the pieces of like, I need to make this part, this needs to be like kind of a die cast, this needs to be injection molded, I have an e-paper screen on my product with it. You notionally know that, and Alibaba's a place like, who makes this? What's out there with it? So you start there and then start to work your way down the rabbit hole, find the individual components, figure out how to integrate them together, what quality is going to burn you on the back end of putting it into a product, and figure out. And I think, you know, A, it's not more complicated than that, and B, it never gets easier, right? Having now shipped hardware products for close to 15 years, you always think like, oh, you know, A, I'll figure it out and it'll be easier, or B, if I raise a bunch of money, I'll hire someone to do it. Neither of which is ever true. Those people don't exist, they're unicorns, and B, it never gets easier. No matter if it's changing the color, a few Pantone shades on a packaging, or an entire printed circuit board is not working, it's always painful, it's always teeth pulling, and I think you just have to accept that. But, you know, having tools and, you know, having a gateway to the best place to manufacture anything, which is still, despite tariffs and the rhetoric in the media, China, is, you know, having a gateway to access that entire network and start the conversation has been invaluable since we used it at Formlabs 10 years ago, and invaluable today when we source a new component or supplier capability of starting to search and then going down the rabbit hole to see how do we now integrate this into the product we're trying to make.
Yeah. Now, Hannah, you have a different type of product, so how do you source, and how are you finding materials and all the different pieces that you need to fulfill and build?
Yeah, so we, my co-founder and I had both been in hardware for almost a decade before, so we had contacts in China that we just knew personally. Like, we'd been to their birthday parties, we'd been to some weddings, so that was pretty cool. Alibaba's been really helpful, though, in terms of just having exposure into pricing for different parts and being able to compare and contrast, because sometimes it can be a little bit of a black box with manufacturers of like, how much am I paying for the part? How much am I paying for labor? How much am I paying for assembly? And we found Alibaba to be really helpful of just understanding pricing and just like where the market is at for different parts. Having said that, almost all of the parts on our alarm clock are custom made. So we did make that really difficult for ourselves. But always having a marketplace that you can just gut check things on is super helpful. And then I think one thing that I like to always impart on folks is we go to China quite a bit to build in-person relationships with our manufacturers. That's not always possible for everybody, but I think no matter where you're sourcing, it's really great to, and I think Alibaba is a good portal for this, to build a relationship with your factories and with your vendors, because they're people at the end of the day that have their own business and their own woes and concerns, and just like meeting them at a human level and getting to know them, I think is really useful to just help figure out fulfillment and the whole logistics pipeline.
Yeah. Now, somebody told me you have an engineering background, Jose. So did that help you when it came to figuring out how to fulfill, source? I've talked to other creators, and sometimes having some of these logistical backgrounds, I mean, like Hannah mentioned, she was in hardware for 10 years. Christian also comes from, but like if you not coming from that place, how would you start, you know? But you come from engineering, so maybe that did help you. I don't know. Tell me.
Yeah, so I was a very, very sort of traditional mechanical engineer. I worked in aerospace, and then I worked in nuclear engineering for a while. And then eventually, you know, when you do that kind of work, you find that you might spend your entire life building one of something. And I just got this itch that I really wanted to make like a million of something. I really thought it was a very, very different problem set. Those industries are very, very slow. They're very, very regulated, which is great. I'm glad that they're very regulated. But that wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted a more fast-paced environment, a place where I didn't just own one bolt in one piece of one part. I wanted to really have a lot of ownership, and that brought me to mass production and product design. So early days when I started these, my first product didn't have any electronics, and I used Alibaba. What I did was I found suppliers who made products that seemed to have a similar skill set to what I needed, right? They weren't the exact same thing I wanted because I wanted a custom thing, but I could tell someone who can make this can probably make my idea as well. And that original one, it was like the spinning device that, you know, showed off some unintuitive physics, a very engineering-y thing. But in any case, I reached out to these manufacturers, you know, a very important thing if it's a manufacturer in a country that is not your own, set up a lot of calls, talk to them, and make sure that you can talk about the very detailed technical things via video, because if in those early days when you're trying to, like, you know, build a relationship, they're not putting in all this effort to make sure your communication's great, your communication isn't going to get better from there, right? So through that process, I was able to build that first product. I found the manufacturers. I sent them all my files and things like that. And to your point about my technical background, I'd say it can sometimes work against you. I wanted to be very sort of prescriptive. I sent them every drawing, every tolerance, every detailed material, surface finish, whereas I later in my product design journey met other people who were like, oh no, I have no technical background. I sent them some PowerPoint slides with some stuff like arrows of like, I like this finish and this material looks good. And you know what? On that side, there's a bunch of really, really smart people who work on this way more than I do and understand tolerancing and dimensions and surface finishes way better. So I've learned to, you know, fight that instinct, take a step back and trust the process. And now we have found a manufacturer who makes all of our products, and I trust those guys with my life. They're brilliant. They come up to me whenever there's an issue, and they always have 2 or 3 proposed solutions. It's like, here's what we found, here's what we think we should try, and that kind of relationship takes time. And to Hannah's point, I do think it's very valuable to go out there, to meet them in person, and to kind of keep building that relationship over time.
It's awesome. I think it's helpful, right, to have the in-person relationship as well as the tools and resources that you can use to help you with your sourcing. So now let's just take a step back, and like from a 30,000-foot view, we've talked about your origins, we've talked about kind of like how you built out your campaigns and some of the strategies behind it, the messaging and all of that, the importance community plays. But when you're thinking about the fact that you guys have come back to crowdfunding time and time again, why? Why would you continue to come back? Like, what is the reason? What's your why for making it essentially, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it almost sounds like it's become a part of your business model. So why do you do that? And what do you find, what's successful in your business from doing so? Christian?
Yeah, I think it's anything you do in business, you try to find, what gives you a competitive advantage or untapped potential. And I think crowdfunding has, a meme behind it of you do it once to launch a novelty product and you keep it as a side hustle, where there are, countless examples of billion-dollar companies who have both launched on crowdfunding as well as companies who, they're not crowdfunding companies by name, but crowdfunding is a valuable platform the same way Amazon is a valuable platform. And I think for us, crowdfunding has become for us specifically, a de facto tool to launch a new product. Like, it's just, you can't replicate the excitement of launching a new product, the financial benefits of, as I mentioned before, basically an interest-free loan. And, it's a meme that you can get cheaper, easier capital anywhere else with it, but the capital comes at the cost of trust, community, and having a reputation, right? People don't back a random campaign, and everyone has their horror stories on crowdfunding, which is offset by the successes and ones that have grown. Sometimes even behind the scenes, right? Like, not many people know that, Peloton started on there, Oura Ring, these, household names now that all started on Kickstarter or crowdfunding that are taken for granted, but started on there, even if they were VC backed as well, right? So not everyone has the same purpose for there, but both the validation community you could build up, and for us, a recurring tool to both build community, raise funds, and build up that pre-excitement hype it can't be replicated somewhere else. And again, for any company trying to get a competitive advantage, it's just not everyone knows about it. So again, it's a hidden gem that's there for the taking. Again, the barrier has never been lower to make a crowdfunding campaign, but just not many people are diving in and trying to take advantage of it to its fullest extent.
Yeah, what do you guys feel about that, Hannah?
I mean, for me, it's the community aspect that Christian touched on. I think the holy grail of marketing is word of mouth. So that, like, beautiful moment when two friends are sitting in their kitchen and one says, I have this amazing product that I got off of Kickstarter, and it's changed the way I wake up in the morning, which is, like, obviously what I hope people say about our alarm clock. And our backers do that. Like, they come to my rescue on TikTok comments. They tell their family and friends about it. We did, like, a referral program with them, and they were so strong in just getting the word out our products. They've given us amazing reviews, and that type of support is worth its weight in gold. It's one thing to have a customer purchase your product, but if you have somebody who, I don't know if folks are familiar with the Net Promoter Score, but somebody who is well above, like, an 8, where they are going to sing from the mountaintops about why your brand is amazing to them, that can be like the lifeblood of a brand and a brand's growth. And I mean, for us, we've really, really invested in our relationships with our backers, because we know that they are the reason we're here and they're the reason we're growing.
Would you call them early adopters? Are they the early adopters to your product?
I think so. Yeah, I think, like, we have, our alarm clock is this kind of Frankenstein between digital and analog. It's an analog clock with this, like, discrete digital display, but it has a mechanical chime. And I think it was a very unique object. It's unique looking as well. And I think Kickstarter backers were uniquely positioned to be, like, really curious about that product and adopt it. And I do think that with them, we kind of got that critical mass to, like, snowball into people being like, oh, this is interesting. And then we started getting press and good reviews and stuff. So yeah, they're definitely our early adopters.
Yeah. Would you say the same thing, Jose, or do you have a different take?
No, I'd say for our case, coming back to Kickstarter, like, it's a no-brainer. It's so easy every time to get set up. Like Christian was saying, like, the barrier to entry is so low that in our case, we already have this big community there. People really deliver a lot of very useful early feedback in a way that you wouldn't get through, like, a normal pre-order on your website. And above all else, Kickstarter backers are far more understanding and knowledgeable than the average consumer, I would say. They are very interested in the details of your journey. They understand when you explain to them why something is delayed or why something is not ready yet. So yeah, we plan to keep coming back.
That's awesome. So in our last few minutes, I want to do, like, a quick lightning round of, like, just advice to entrepreneurs, advice to crowdfunding. I'll start, since I've been starting with Christian, I'll start with you, Jose. What's your advice that you would give an entrepreneur who's thinking about crowdfunding, or maybe thinking about coming back, and just thinking about starting?
So I think this is general to all entrepreneurs. You're gonna have bad days. You're going to have days where you really don't know how you're going to get out of this situation. They don't come that often, but it's all about your frame of mind, is what I would say. I used to really struggle with this. I used to let it ruin my day or week, and it was as soon as I fixed one problem, I felt like another enormous one came. And now the way I think about this is when everything's going well, I barely have a job. Like, I'm sure I'm trying to find new customers, I'm trying to like maintain the relationships and do forecasting and inventory and all that sort of stuff. But anyone can do that. That's almost maintenance. My job begins the days where things go wrong. And having that frame of mind has allowed me to sort of, you know what, I got a terrible email from my manufacturer saying that so-and-so component is delayed or such thing was installed incorrectly. Sit down, all right, it's time to get to work. This is where my job begins.
Yeah. What about you, Hannah?
I would say it takes a really long time to build a brand. After going through it with Fellow, they're 12 years old now and doing great, and Nanu is in its baby stages. It takes a really long time to build brand equity and to get a following as well. I mean, if you're early on TikTok, that does help. So I would say it is never too early to start creating content and start building branding content, even if you don't have a product yet. So we started on TikTok actually taking apart vintage clocks and refurbishing them. We did not have a product yet, but we knew the direction that we were going. And that just helped us connect with an audience that we thought would be interested in our future product. It just takes so long to build brand equity, especially if you're trying to build like a more premium or quality brand. The earlier you can start and the more consistent you can be with it, the better off you're gonna be when you actually launch your product.
Christian?
Yeah, I think I interact with a lot of entrepreneurs, both in people who are aspiring Kickstarter creators and in general. And my prompt to them, both partially as a joke and partially serious, is what are you scared of? And I think a lot of people are afraid to take that first step, afraid of failure, afraid of jumping into it. And as my old director of engineering used to say, that there's, at a startup especially, there's never a good time to take a vacation, which means there's never a bad time to take a vacation. And I think that parallels kind of a startup launching a Kickstarter, of that if you're looking for an excuse, you'll find one. Hey, I'm waiting to buy a house, start a family, wait till my kids are in elementary school, high school, college. And if you have that attitude, it'll never happen. It'll just continue to drag out and be one of those conversations that people around you encourage, but you're afraid to take that first step with it. So that's generally my advice, of asking, you know, what are you afraid of, and just send it, right? And again, it's not, people sometimes assume like, oh, that means quit my full-time job and do it. But we set the groundwork for our $1 million plus campaign working a full-time job. So yes, that does mean working, double what it normally would, but is a risk mitigated strategy. So I'm not encouraging people to, full send it and quit their job, but there are many progressions to get there with it. And a lot of the hangups I see are people who are afraid to take that first step. Once you're into it, it can really quite literally change your life and open the sky, but only if you take that initiative, versus spending the rest of your life wondering what could have happened, what could have been, or how it would have turned out.
Well, I thank you all for a really insightful conversation, for your transparency, for your energy that you've brought to the conversation. If anybody in this room is just thinking about taking that first step and thinking about crowdfunding for that first or next step in your career, please consider Kickstarter. Thank you, everybody.
I've been known to back a few Kickstarters myself, so I'm getting the itch to jump on there and start doing it again. Give it up for them, though. Thank you. Let's get some energy in here. Come on, guys. We awake? I like it. That's good. All right, so next up, I'm excited to introduce you all today to Joe Huff. He's a leading expert on personal and professional growth, and is the co-author of the best-selling book, Experiential Billionaire. Build a life rich in experiences
to confirm design capabilities and details, or complex calculations of different variables. Introducing fast customization on Alibaba.com, a solution for SMBs to access customizable options and clear pricing online. Transforming complex customization into a seamless and transparent process that takes only a few minutes. Getting started with fast customization is super simple. First, find your product. Visit Alibaba.com and find the fast customization menu on the homepage. Or directly search for your desired product and click the Fast Customization tab for supported items. Next, customize instantly. Enter the customization details. Select the variations and quantity, and the customization requirements, such as special printing methods, packaging, and other industry-related options. Transparent prices are right at your fingertips. You can also utilize our free online design tool to incorporate your branding, or select from our pre-designed templates to create customized products. Third, let us handle the rest. Place the order, and your custom products will ship out within just 14 days. And if it doesn't match your order specifications, you're covered with a full or partial refund. With 300,000 products ready for fast customization, we're adding more categories to match your unique requests. Simplify the complex and lengthy process to realize your custom product fast and easy with Alibaba.com Fast Customization today.
We're here at Co-Create 2025. I'm going to give you a tour of the rest of the suppliers that we have here, starting off in this booth. Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys manufacture?
Yeah, we are manufacturing cakes and cheesecakes and chocolates and nuts and coffee, and we are exporting those products to North America right now.
And what is your best-selling products?
It's Ferrero Shake cakes and the chocolate as well.
Amazing.
So we have Dubai chocolate. So everybody is talking about Dubai chocolate. It's trendy, but if you try it from us, you will know what I mean.
And you don't have it here now?
No, not yet. So
okay.
We have limited space. We can bring everything here.
Next time.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. They have the viral Dubai chocolate. So if you're looking to order cakes, chocolates, these are the suppliers. You can find them on Alibaba.com. We're going to take you around to a couple more suppliers we have. Again, if you missed the earlier live stream, we have 40 suppliers here at Co-Create this year, the most we've ever had, and more to come. Okay, hello, how are you guys? Hi. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us what you guys have in this booth?
Hello, I'm Ying and I'm from Sign-Win. We are a Taiwan factory that produce our premix powder.
And what is the powder exactly? It's bubble tea?
Yeah, like bubble tea toppings, and some closure powder.
And what's your MLQ? Do people white label from you guys? How does it work?
For customization, we about 500 kilograms, and for the box series, we about 3,000 boxes.
And is this your most popular product then?
Yes, and this is our latest product, and this comes from this June.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And if people want to find you on Alibaba.com, what can they search?
Sign-Win, SIGNWIN.
Perfect. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going on to our next supplier. We're in the food category, so everything we're going to see right now, for the most part, is food related. So I'm excited. I hope they're samples, but okay. Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm good. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
Good. Could you tell us a little bit about what you guys manufacture and what we have here at the booth today?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Nicholas. I'm from Malaysia. So our company name is called LKT. So today we present on Nestle Malaysia to showcase the Nestle products that you can't find in the US basically, because like those flavors you can find it only in Asian country. For instance, like Nescafe, I mean, everyone knows about it is coffee products, right? Yeah, so we have the typical flavors, original mocha latte, but also we have some maybe you never came across, like this is kind of we call it Copio, means the Americano type of the coffee without sugar, without milk, but it's made from the charcoal roasted bean.
Okay.
It can be available from Malaysia. Yeah, and we also have the Nescafe Ice, and also we call it the Teh Tarik, means like I don't know how you guys describe it. It's kind of blue tea. Yeah, and you can ready drinks. Yeah.
Yum. What is your guys' best-selling product?
Best-selling product is our chocolate products. Yeah, the Milo.
I've seen that before.
It's everywhere in USA, yeah. But people like our flavor, and this one particularly is a double, 2.5 double chocolate. They give you more intense flavor, a more smooth textures on that, which is very nice to go with the winter time. You know, you need some hot drinks, but you know we are cold. And stuff. And also we have some fantastic instant noodles as well, for the curry noodles, these fried chicken noodles, and also the tom yum from Malaysia as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we have our food suppliers again. got some really interesting stuff here. This is looking like some drinks, so let's see what they've got. It's looking like a popular booth. It's pretty busy over here. Okay. Hello, how are you? Hi, good. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys manufacture and the products you have here?
Okay, nice to know you today. We are from Vietnam and we bring all kind of 100% fruit juice to US to distribute. And now we have 4 warehouses in US. We have all kind of the very healthy drink from aloe vera drink, tropical fruit juice, coconut water. Yes, and some other new items from 2025 that you can see here.
Can you show us some of your products to the camera?
Yes.
Maybe like some of your most popular products as well.
Those are 100% fruit juice with coffee. Without coffee are the most popular drink that we sell in US. And this is the best seller item from 2024. And from 2025, we also bring the new item from zero powder milk, from the coffee powder, and some other candy, and the jelly also.
Amazing. Okay, thank you so much. How's the experience at Co-Create for you so far?
This is the amazing show that we ever shown, and this is a good event for us to see many clients.
Amazing. Well, thank you for being here.
We would like to say thank you to Alibaba too. That create a very good show for us.
Love it. Love to hear it. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and going to continue with some other suppliers after the break. So see you shortly.
Worried about your package's journey? Plan ahead with estimated delivery dates, or even better, know exactly when your order will arrive by purchasing products backed by our on-time delivery guarantee, and get compensated in the rarest event of late delivery. Or get your money back hassle-free for missing deliveries and defective or damaged products. Speed up your cross-border shipments while saving more. Alibaba.com Logistics has partnered with local warehouses worldwide so you can save on costs and receive orders faster from suppliers with local stock in your area.
Okay, we're back to show you more suppliers here at Co-Create, starting with Healy. They've been here before, but can you tell us a little bit about your products and what you guys are doing here?
So we are like Healy's sportswear, so we are doing all kinds of like customized, like a high quality, like a sportswear and a little bit like a casual wear.
Okay.
So if there's anybody who have some like idea from want to do something from a sketch to a finished product in the high quality value, they can come to us.
Amazing. Can you show us some of your products and your best sellers?
Yeah, here we basically have some of the ranks that we've been did for like some of the latest kind of like this new season.
Okay.
Some of the soccer jerseys they've been using some of the like professional teams.
What's your favorite one that you have so far? Do you have a favorite?
Yes, I think here we have a lot of stuff, but for example, I think there's one piece for me personally I like it very much. I think it's this let me see. Somebody take it or not. Let me have a look. Yes. Yeah, this piece.
Oh, that's cool.
So we do something like kind of like you see that the color is gradient from red to from red to the black, kind of like piping, and then going back to the red.
Very cool.
So this is something like a very rare that people doing in this kind of like a business.
And they do all customizable sportswear.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, and how's your experience been at Co-Create? I know you've been here before, but how has this year been?
Yeah, I think this for us, this is the third consecutive years we be in the Co-Create. So I think year after year we can see the influences keep going up, and just before we come in, we've been preparing all kinds of like all our material, but even the half day, they just finished most of our like a brochure. So, and I think we find a lot of interesting new contact.
Amazing.
So yeah, I think and also I have some conversation. This time also we can see a lot of like new people. Majority, I think 70-80% of the people is first time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, in the event, and most of them they find it is kind of like quite useful for them. So I can see that the whole like effect of Co-Create is keep going up. So it's great to be here.
Amazing. Well, thanks for being here for the third year in a row.
Yeah, sure. And then we can see each other.
Yes. Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Amazing. So that's Healy. They've actually been here. This is their 3rd year. Every year I come, we see them. It's always nice to see familiar faces. They make really cool sports jerseys. They also do jerseys for sports teams too. It's not just, one-offs. They do like some serious business. So if you want to work with them, you can find them on Alibaba.com. Okay, we're over here. More sportswear. Hi, could you tell us a little bit about your company and who you are?
My company name is Base Sports, and we belong to Pakistan Sialkot that have heritage of over 40 years, and we are working with Alibaba from last 10 years.
And what kind of products do you guys have?
We have a sport uniform like American football uniform, then basketball uniform, then baseball jerseys and tracksuit and all the stuff we have.
What's your most popular selling products?
Our most popular selling is American football uniform.
Amazing. How's your experience been at Co-Create?
It is really good, and customers are coming, and we are just enjoying. It's really good.
Amazing. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we're going to continue on. We've got the Co-Create pitch happening right behind this camera, so it's very crowded. Everyone is lined up to see what is going on. Okay. However, we have some backpacks, utility backpacks. Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Could you tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys manufacture?
Okay, hello everybody. This is Gary from Litai Bags Corporation Limited. We are currently from China, and all of our products is made in China. And also, we also own a warehouse in LA. So we do both. If you just start business, I will suggest you to buy our products from LA warehouse because it can ship from all the United States just 2 or 3 days and no MOQ required. But if you want to make with your own brand, own design, I will suggest you make in China because we have our own design team. I think around 4 or 5 designers there. So we will help you to do your own design and own products to meet your required. Even just a drawing or any pictures, we can help you to do this way. And usually for now, the production times from a sample, it will take about 3 months. 1 month for sample making, 2 months for production, and 1 month with the shipping.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is your most popular product?
Most popular is this backpack. This backpack is most popular. Actually, it already popular over 10 years already.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the best seller.
Yes, and also this one, this is the 3-size styles duffel bag because it's not just a duffel bag, it's also be a shoulder backpack.
Oh,
like
okay,
this.
very
Yes.
cool. Multi-use.
Yes, and also a handle, you can use it as a gym bag also. And the interesting thing is we got some of our customers, they share this as idea. The smaller one for the children, the medium for the mommy, and the biggest one for the daddy.
Love
Yes.
it.
Many
Cool range.
backpacks. Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Very cool. Okay. Well, have a great rest of your time at Co-Create. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So they have all these utility backpacks, customizable, different sizes. As you can tell, most of the suppliers we have here all have major customization features. So anything you see, it's customizable. You can get it in low MOQs. Usually they're all minimum order quantities from like 500, so nothing crazy. Lots to offer. Okay, we're gonna head over here to this supplier. Hi.
Hi.
Could you please introduce yourself and tell us what kind of products you guys manufacture?
Okay, this is Emma. I am from the Toy Industry Limited. We're from China. We are the number 15. We are the number 3 insole manufacturer in China. We have made insoles for more than 15 years. We make all kinds of insoles of different functions, like orthopedic, sports insole, work insole, children's insole, for different to meet customer different requirements. So,
What is your most popular product?
This our popular series. This series have different arch height. This is 2.5 centimeter for low arch. This is for 3 centimeter for normal arch, and this is a 3.5 centimeter for the high arch. And also this one is also our popular items.
And how has your experience at Co-Create been so far this year? How is Co-Create as a whole? Have you been meeting a lot of buyers? How's it going?
Fantastic. Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We'll catch you back. We're going to do another round, and we'll interview you later today. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and finish up with the suppliers for the day, but catch us back in about a minute here.
You source for your business, and you've put in the effort. Now it's time to find your success on Alibaba.com, a leading B2B e-commerce platform for global trading that connects you with more than 200 million products from over 200,000 suppliers in 5,900 categories across over 200 countries and regions. Alibaba.com comes in handy whether you're on PC or using the app, whether you're searching for products to resell or suppliers to manufacture your own. With third-party verified suppliers, you know what you see is what you get. Send out sourcing requests and get quotations from matching suppliers in as little as 3 hours. Chat with them wherever you are. Check them out, connect with them, discover your next winning product with millions of video tips at your fingertips. Pay for your order with confidence, knowing that Alibaba.com supports multiple payment methods, encrypted and secure, so your data is safe with us. Track your shipment every step of the way, so logistical uncertainties won't get in your way. We know global trade can be unpredictable. Oops. That's why we provide purchase protection services across payment, shipping, and after sales, all powered by Trade Assurance. Alibaba.com is the place to go, whether you are a solo entrepreneur, a 4-person startup, a purchasing manager for a juggernaut, or a franchise owner. Join the other 40 million active buyers on Alibaba.com and source from millions of offerings in an easier, more secure way. Oh, and stay tuned for 2 of our biggest annual promotional events, every March to discover new trends, and every September to stock up for the holiday season.
Okay, we're back with more suppliers. So can you please introduce yourself and tell us what kind of products you have here?
Hi, I'm Gianluca. I'm coming from Italy, and I'm CEO and owner of Hound, and Animal House is my brand. We are a producer of natural dog chews. It's all sourced in Italy and North Europe, and the main product is the deer antler, which is the most sold item on Amazon Europe. And now we are approaching for the first time the US market with Alibaba.
Amazing.
We hope we can find a good partner here that help us with the logistics and all the regulation, so we can even make it more than what we're doing. So far we're doubling up our revenue every year. We're hoping to do more with this convention, which is great so far.
How's it been so far for you guys at Co-Create?
It's great, it's great. But I'm here alone, so next year I think I will become
with
other
right,
team.
Totally. Can you show us a couple of your products that you guys have displayed?
As I said, this one is a natural deer antler. It comes from nature, basically, because the deer lose the antler every year naturally. We have people collecting them, and then we cut them, we remove the edges, we make a thermal treatment, and then they're ready for the market.
Oh, wow.
This is a line that will be alive next year. This is a supplement. It's a powder made of deer antler powder. This is the first time in the market. We're working on the formulas. Next year, I think by May, it will be ready
What's the benefits of them?
Well, it helps to regulate the most common problems of the dogs. So skin and coat, digestion.
Oh, okay.
This one is for senior. It's called Cervo Vita, which means just deer life in Italian. Relax and bones.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, guys.
And I hope you're having a good time.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Very cool product. This is a new innovative one that I haven't seen before. Launching in the US soon. Okay, we're gonna head over to another supplement-based product. I'm always interested. Big on the supplements. Let's see what they've got over here. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Good. Can you tell us a little bit what you guys manufacture, the name of your company?
Our company name is Nutrigore Biosciences Private Limited. We are based out of India, and we manufacture health and food supplements, that is called dietary supplements, in various forms, distributing throughout the world.
What is your guys' most popular supplement that you guys sell?
Currently, the most popular supplements are beauty supplements like collagen, like glutathione, and some other supplements. But beauty supplements are always in high demand.
And what is your guys' like normal MOQs on average? What are your MOQs?
MOQs, we support MOQs to the startup companies as much as low. In some cases where the product feasibility is there, but usually our MOQ is in between 500 to 1,000 pieces.
Okay, amazing. And how's your experience at Co-Create so far?
It's amazing. We find a lot of different people from various places visited already here in last 4 or 5 hours, and they all are interesting. They all are demanding, various things to launch on their own. So we hope so. Tomorrow, what is happening, we are seeing that.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here and sharing what you guys are showcasing here. Do you want to show us a couple of the products that you guys have on display? Do you want to show us some of the products you have on display?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
There is a gut health powder. There is most popular products. There are some vegan supplements, plant-based nutrition, and there are electrolyte products, which comes in sachet kind of things. We have few products in the effervescent segment. That is, people can really enjoy the taste along with the nutrition.
Also, one of the new product in USA. We are in whole USA. You can't find the wafer bar, and first time in India we are manufacturing. There is a wafer bar. So for the US people, it's a new product for them.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Very cool. I'll have to give it a try later.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Hope
you
you enjoy
very
the rest of the time today. Okay. Heading over to our next supplier. Okay, so we're heading over to another supplier over here. Looks like face mask, beauty industry, toners. Let's check out what they have going on. Okay, hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about the products that you guys have here?
So we are JM Solution, but before I'm actually work at Alibaba Korea team, and I'm now presenting the JM Solution. So JM Solution, we're a Korean brand, all made in Korea, and they have sunscreen and skincare, serum, hand cream, shampoo, everything. But they're specialized in this face mask. So this face mask, they have sold 3 billion, like all over the world. So very good. Highly recommend.
Honey Luminous Royal Mask.
Yeah, and actually, all good, but this, and especially these 3 are the key products.
Okay, so if we want to get the face mask at the end of the conference, we can come find you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm coming here. Tomorrow, I will be here to get these face masks. Lots of good stuff. Hydro face masks, golden face masks, all of things. Okay, we're gonna head over to another beauty tool, the hair. I actually have been wanting to speak to them, so we're gonna come over and see what their products are. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Could you guys tell us a little bit about what kind of products you guys have?
Yeah, our factory is located in Dongguan, Shenzhen, and we are professional manufacturer for 10 years. And our products is including the hot air wrap and air street, hair curler, hair straightener, and the hair dryer. Yes, and we empower e-commerce and influence brand to grow up from the ground up. Yes.
Very cool. What is your guys' most popular item?
For these two products is the most. These 2 products is the most popular products in our factory.
And do you do them in different colorways, or is it just the pink?
Yeah. We can customize the different color and different package, and also we accept OEM and ODM service.
Amazing. And how's your experience been at Co-Create so far?
This is our first time to be here, and we are so excited to be here because it is a big event for Alibaba. So, and we invest a lot on Alibaba every year.
Amazing. Well, we're happy to have you. Thank you for being here.
Excuse me?
I just said thank you guys for being here.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break again, and then we're going to finish out with the rest of our suppliers. A couple more to go, so tune back in here shortly.
Source products efficiently and effortlessly. Our intelligence system ensures transparent and predictable shipping costs at every step of your product search. Smart dimension detection. Accurately measure product size and weight to minimize estimation errors. Smart packing optimization. Combine multiple items into space-efficient packages to reduce shipping costs. Smart logistics splitting. Leverage intelligent analysis of package weight, dimensions, and routes to to enable optimal shipping solutions and precise costs. After placing your order, maintain full control with Alibaba.com Logistics. By tracking your shipment every step of the way and get notified of shipping exceptions. Our AI-powered tracking system monitors orders in real time to guarantee shipments arrive on schedule and proactively resolve any issues.
Okay, we're back with another supplier. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. Can you tell us about what kind of products you guys have?
We are focused on baby banyan products, like baby crib sheets, baby blanket, and toddler nap mat. This is our latest design on the baby banyan product.
What is your most popular item?
I think it's difficult for me to say it, but I think this one, the toddler nap mat, will be the best one.
And how many SKUs of different products do you guys have total?
And the Hottie Tower is special.
And how has Co-Create been for you guys so far?
I think it's very hot.
In Las
Too
Vegas.
many customers.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
good.
it's my first time for the corporate show. I think I will come back next show.
Good. What products have people been most drawn to?
This pretty much the customer will like, and this design tower will also be popular.
Very cool. And what is your guys' MOQs?
Our usual MOQ is 500, but if you have special design, 100 and 200 MOQ is fine.
Oh, amazing. And you guys do all customizable stuff?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Well, thank you guys for being here. Looking forward to seeing you next year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to do a little wrap around and take you to the next list of suppliers. You can follow me this way. So as you can see, we've got a couple more suppliers to hit. Okay, hello, how are you? Hi, could you tell us about what kind of products you guys have here?
Yeah, we are the manufacturer from China for the cooktops and the ovens and the induction and the ceramic cups. We are now here to showing our things here to the professional buyer. We hope to find the professional buyer from this event.
What is the most popular product?
This is a new design for this season and all with the ETL certification.
And what is the MOQ?
MOQ 100 pieces for each model,
always,
and
okay.
we can accept the mixed containers.
And if they want to find you on Alibaba.com, what do they search? What is the name?
Built-in guest hops.
Okay,
Yeah,
amazing. Well, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Okay, we're going to head to another supplier around the corner here. It's amazing how many suppliers we have here at Co-Create this year. I will not get over it. 40 people. 40 different amazing manufacturers. If you're not here, we'll be listing them on our website, all the partners we have. So if you want to find them, you can find them there. Okay. Hello, how are you guys?
Yes, we're good.
Good. Could you tell us a little bit about what kind of products you guys have here?
Yeah, so we're manufactured for the sauna and the cold plunge products.
And what is the differentiator from your guys' cold plunges and saunas?
Okay, so for us, we are actually leading that because we are the only factory that we can produce both sauna and cold plunge, and for the chiller and also for the sauna heaters, like a one-stop for everything.
And your MOQ is just one piece?
Yes, just one piece.
What do you guys have on display right now?
We'll display cold plunge.
And this is for home use or everything?
It can be both for home use or for commercial. It can be used like in a fitness club or gym, so
Very
they
cool.
can be, yes. Okay, you can use it in your own home.
Have people been testing it out? Let's see what's in there. I want to see how deep it is.
Yeah, you can put the water there. Then
Oh,
cold
wow.
water
And there's
there.
a little seat.
Yes.
There's a little seat. How has Co-Create been for you guys so far?
Yes, it's very good. It's more buyers that we're expecting it. We're
Okay.
very busy.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
good to
very
hear. Well, it's nice to meet you. Thank you
Nice
for
to meet
showing
you too.
me your
Thanks
booth.
so much.
Okay. Oh.
This is the chiller for the cold plunge.
Oh, the chiller. Does it come with the cold plunge?
Yes, it's the whole set.
Okay. So this is the whole set. Awesome. We got to make sure we get the whole thing. You have to have the chiller for the cold plunge. Okay. Thank you. I've never seen a cold plunge like that. It's very cool. It's like industrial cold plunge. Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Vincent Wu. Hello.
Hi. Could you tell us a little bit about what kind of products you guys have here?
We have a brand new dart arcade machine. We call it Dartman. Yeah. We have 25 games here, and we have backlight on a board. Yeah. So
Can you do a demo of how it works?
Oh, sure. We choose like a party game. A game called bowling. Okay. The game started. Okay, let me try.
Okay, we're gonna let him demo it.
So what I need to do is try to hit the green color.
Okay.
And
Oh, you're good. Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's one.
Hold on. Next.
Hold on.
Next round.
Okay, so I have to hit the green.
Hit the green.
Oh, okay.
You got second chance?
Let me try, yeah. There I go. Okay. No! I'm not good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
At least I got it on the board. Okay, thank you. And what's your guys' MOQs for something like this? Just one piece?
Yeah, one piece.
Amazing. How's your experience been at Co-Create? Meeting a lot of buyers?
Yes, amazing. Yeah.
Good. And this is your featured product that you guys have here, is this arcade game. This is the whole game, right?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. All right, well, thank you so much for giving
Thank
me
you.
a try. Very fun. It's always interesting to see how many different kinds of products there are. So that game has a bunch of different games within one system. Okay, we're going back this way. We've got new direction. Head this way to our last strip of suppliers. Tequila. Okay, it's busy here today. Can't help it. It's a lot of customers. Okay. Hi.
Hi,
how are you? Good. Sorry to interrupt, but we wanted to know a little bit about what your brand is and what kind of products you have here.
Oh yes, the exhibition is very nice, and all products Don Nacho Tequila is very focused in the very high quality products.
And where do you manufacture?
It's in Mexico, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico is the office, and the factory is in Arandas, Jalisco, Mexico. Welcome to visit to the distillery. In realistic, very thank you for the support of Alibaba, for participation in this fair. It's very good.
How's it been going at Co-Create for you so far?
Hello?
How's it been going at Co-Create? Are you meeting a lot of buyers? How's the experience been?
Really is many people interested in the buyers and the suppliers, and the more interested in more support and the push in marketing, everything is very interesting.
What is the most popular product you have?
In our case, it's Don Nacho Ultra Premium Tequila. It's very popular, very liked to the people, and very interesting for buyers Don Nacho Tequila.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank
I'm just
you
going to do a
very
quick
much.
intro about what kind of products you've got.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to go to another supplier over here. Okay, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, what kind of products do you have here?
We have oregano oil and chia oil.
What is it? Oil.
Oil. Yeah.
What kind of oil is that?
This is the oregano oil. This oregano, you go for like antioxidant. They have many benefits of the oil for prevent and for disease, metabolic disease.
And what kind of game, what are you guys doing here at the booth?
You can spend in win a product.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Just want to showcase your products.
You want one?
You want me to take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Free product. I'll try it later and let you guys know how it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Could you tell us what your guys' products are and what you manufacture?
Yes, so we're a licensed manufacturer of Disney and multiple licenses. So we design in New York our products. We're close under Disney's guidelines. We submit it to Disney, we get it approved, and once it's approved, we manufacture it and bring it and sell it here in the U.S.
So you only do it for Disney?
We have Disney, we have Marvel, Nickelodeon, DreamWorks, Universal, so we have multiple licenses, yes.
What's your most popular products?
Right now, Stitch is very popular, of course. Gabby Dollhouse is coming out with a movie end of September, and like this is one of our best products that's coming out. So
What does it do exactly?
It goes around your like this.
Oh, cute!
Yeah. So, and it hangs out with you.
That's so cute. Look at it, little Stitch. How many different products do you guys have?
We have a lot. So I don't have a number, but a few hundred at least.
Okay.
But close to 1,000 products and a few hundred licenses. That's
And how has your experience at Co-Create been so far?
It's been great talking to a lot of online buyers that are interested to buy and resell, and that's why we're here. We want to get online, and Alibaba is the way to do it, because before it was not possible for us to have conversations with hundreds of people or hundreds of invoicing. Our accounting team would kill me. So with Alibaba, we were able to have that conversation in one platform and have all the invoicing done in one platform and deposit it into our account. So our accounting team would see all these buyers as Alibaba as a buyer.
And how many years have you guys been on the platform?
So we've been having a struggle with that. We wanted to fight the counterfeits. So it's been back and forth. So we've been with Alibaba 2 years, but this is the first year we've in agreement how to protect ourselves, be able to take down the counterfeits, and be able to provide the real deal to people.
Well, we're excited to be keeping working with you, and thank you for being here at
Thank you.
Co-Create.
Thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna hop over to the next supplier. Sorry.
Hi, excuse me, guys.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Become pretty?
Yes. He's live on camera.
All right, how are you?
Good. Could you tell us a little bit what kind of products you guys here, what you
Absolutely.
manufacture?
We are manufacturers for clothing and shoes. Been doing it since 1961. We sell to about 3,000 stores in the United States right now,
Wow.
and about 3,000 stores worldwide in 30 countries.
And what kind of products do you guys have?
Mainly we have shoes and clothing. Clothing is our backbone, which we've been manufacturing for Polo Ralph, Tommy Hilfiger, Gitano jeans, Lee jeans, Marc Ecko, so many other brands since 1960s.
Wow.
Yep.
Can you show us some of your most popular products you guys have?
So this is the #1 item on the street right now. This is in about 1,300 stores in the United States under our brand. It's called G West.
Okay.
That's been around for 13 years. Yeah.
But you guys also manufacture for other companies, like
Absolutely.
you said. So you have G-West and
correct.
then...
We manufacture for about 160 brands right now
Okay.
throughout the United States and worldwide.
Wow. Can you show us some of your shoes as well?
Absolutely. So we distribute shoes and we actually manufacture your own brand. So these are samples that we bring. So in case you want to also build your own brand, whatever that may be,
Right.
so we can actually build the same exact quality, but of course it has to be your designing, etc.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
we do that.
awesome. And how's your experience been at Co-Create?
I think we need to do more of these.
Yay.
It has to be twice a year at least.
I agree.
That's
well,
what I
you
think.
got to come to London.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see you in London.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. All right. We've got another supplier here. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Could you please introduce what kind of products you guys have here today?
Sure. Hi, my name is Jason. I come from Everbright Trading Inc. We come to the Alibaba this show. We supply the die-cut cars, and this is our main line right now. And also, it's a lot of customers today interesting for all the different sizes of die-cut cars. And also, we supply high quality and heavy duty one, so for the customers. Also, they can customize their own, printing, their designs, and because we manufacture, we can do anything they want. Only the quality, and the specialized stuff. And also, we not only supply this die-cut car, we also have like plush, and also have regular toys and lunchbox. So we hopefully in the future we can bring more good items in the United States and support our customers.
What's your most popular car, would you say? That?
Right now we sell mostly fire truck is our very good selling of the line right now. Fire truck and school bus and our major lines right now. But every year right now, the factory every year right now we try to have like 10 or 20 new model will come out for each years.
Very cool. I'm spotting this one.
Yes, this also is it's nice. And,
one's the one.
This just come out a month ago.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Love it.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Nice to meet you. Okay. We have one more supplier to show you guys. We're going to take it to this last supplier in the back here. I hope you guys are enjoying all the suppliers we have here. If you're not, if you're just tuning in, you're not here, I'm so sorry. We'll catch you next time. But we're going to introduce you to our last supplier. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. What about you?
Good. Can you show us a little bit about what kind of products you guys have?
We are original manufacturer for windows and doors. We come from Foshan City, Guangdong Province. Yeah, our factory was established in 1997 and we have our own brand since 2012. So during all these 10 years of development, we got a stable growth. And for now, we have more than 700 exclusive stores in different cities of China.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is your most popular product?
We have casement windows and sliding doors, high folding doors. These are very popular in USA market. And we have experience in exporting to USA market for more than 7 years.
Amazing. And what do you have on display here right now, or is this not?
For now, we displayed some sample corners here. And for big stuff is in our showroom.
Okay, so this is just samples of what you guys install.
Yeah. We currently just take a few samples to show what we can do. But we also have factory video shows here,
right.
So to tell the customer we are the original manufacturer. So if they are interested in windows and doors, we are the strong backup in China for their business.
Okay, and how has Co-Create been for you guys so far? How is Co-Create? Have you been meeting a lot of buyers? How is it going?
We have a lot of China to get contact with customers. Like Alibaba is one of our ways to get the customer. We also attend a lot of trade shows. Like we attend a trade show in ABS this February. We also have a trade show in Sydney this May.
Okay, amazing. Well, it's great to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're going to head back to the main stage to close out today. So thank you so much for tuning in.
It's already skiing season in Europe, but if someone wants to build a ski resort in the hot desert, what should they do? Let's type in our name. I'm creating a ski area in a desert. How can you help me? Axio will deduce which categories are most in demand in this scenario, according to the relevance and importance of the procurement needs. For a resort like this, we might need some snow first. The AI will generate the core categories of that product type based on industry knowledge, further guiding us through the selection process. Let's build an indoor resort. Based on Axio's industry know-how, the snowfield area is the primary decision factor when choosing a snowmaking machine. Axio provides more advanced product recommendations based on size, snow output, and power.
So, last but not least, okay? Beyond the benefits of sourcing locally, you can also sell and distribute locally. We work with US-based suppliers, manufacturers, emerging brand owners who are eager to build their offline distribution network. We can help you to bring your product in front of our US buyers, professional business buyers and sourcers. Compared with traditional methods of acquiring clients or distributing your product through offline distribution channels, go to a trade show, or building a team, let's say offline sales operation, opening up a storefront and start selling on Alibaba.com is way more affordable, way more effective, and also precise, because our platform is full of buyers, just like you guys, retailers, online retailers, offline retailers, who are serious business buyers that are looking for a client, a source of product that they want to work with from a long-term perspective. We also upgraded our seller tools to help our sellers operate their stores with ease. We upgraded our listing bulk creation tools, AI-supported listing optimization tools, bulk shipping functionality. Operating stores on Alibaba.com as a US local supplier has never been easier. Okay, let me go back a slide. Wait. So we're also partnering up with Wix. If you have a Wix store, Wix.com storefront, you can download our Alibaba.com plugin, register as a seller, create your own storefront on Alibaba.com, With one click, you can migrate your entire Wix storefront collection into your Alibaba.com store, all just with a few clicks, and your storefront Alibaba.com is up and running. Yeah, there you go. For anybody that's interested, okay, to become a Alibaba.com US supplier today, be it a manufacturer, wholesaler, distributor, emerging brand owner, you're looking for business opportunities, expand and grow your business globally, scan that QR code, answer a few simple questions, leave us your contact information, and our business development manager in the US will reach out to you in the next couple of days. So, no matter of what kind of business you operate, in which field or industry, whether buying, sourcing, or selling, Alibaba.com is here to help. Again, thank you for coming to Co-Create 2025, and thank you for being a member of the Alibaba.com family. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. That was amazing. Now, you know, all of us here today work directly with our suppliers to co-create the products that we sell across all of our different stores. But communicating with them, negotiating, developing and optimizing products, sampling, all of that is a true art form. So we've gone ahead and assembled a panel of suppliers from across the globe to share those strategies with you. But here to lead the way is Steve Strauss, best-selling author and Inc. small business columnist. Please welcome to the stage, Steve.
Hey everybody, great to be here. Thanks for being here. This is my second year at Co-Create, and I love it because no matter where I go at this Alibaba.com conference, someone is a passionate entrepreneur living their dream.